Right, so you may have noticed I'm not quite as limbo as a real rabbit. I'm sure they're better at learning their lines as well, so Delia, you're a lot shorter than me. Okay, well the first poem I'm going to read for you today is about that wonderful moment when it's a hot, sunny day, you've had a few beers, and you meet someone really, really awesome. I'm hoping that's going to happen for all of you today, if it hasn't already. The name is a bit incongruous, it's called Plagues.
Oops.
There were plagues of insects and seeds that day, as we hid in the shadows and cracked open in the sunlight, warm lager and ice cream in our bellies. Dandelion clock fuzz clung to the witch house like spider webs, enchanted and sparkling under the glare. Watching children waft aphids from their curls, we were too old for playground follies, preferring to loiter in charity shops and beer gardens. As the sun passed over the yard arm and the low-grade orangeade overspilt into syrup in my lap, the sticky-crotched haze of the day bound us together like slugs in cider. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys, thanks. And this next one is about the fact that I'm very much in love, but I'm really, really rubbish at writing love poems. The more in love I am, the harder they are to write, so this is what I came up with. Clumsy synonyms for beautiful stuff my moist mouth with cotton wool. Quotes about happiness read like project management plans and dried up deeds to forgotten houses, failing to compare. Playlists for parties catch a glimpse. They spread like the New York City subway map, glistening and brilliant and bursting with potential. As I resort to planning menus and building feathered nests in sheds, driven to neurotic Stepford ineptitude by attempts to illustrate. All the fun chemicals in the world couldn't articulate an experience to simulate this formula as we collide and react in this Fibonacci sequence of glorious, shimmering hyperglycemia. That goes up to Lynn Taylor. He's the ginger guy over there looking really well. This next one's about a grumpy dinner lady. Has anyone ever met a grumpy dinner lady? Yeah. Are you one of them? I can tell you're one of them, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, the one at my school was called Hawkeye Harold. Her real name was Mrs. Harold, but she called herself Hawkeye Harold. She'd always spot you not finishing your veg. Hey, anyway, this is called Chicken or Fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish, eyeing up the pair of options, each in an equal dish. Surely there must be other choices, other kinds of meats. I always thought there was a variety of other edible beasts. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. I find one of them too gamey, the other one too bland. Can't we create another option with both qualities hand in hand? A beast with scales and feathers, with a tail upon its hind. Why, that would be a scandal of the most unnatural kind. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Well, it would certainly be different, something fresh and new, but surely you shouldn't write it off just for being different to you. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. She dusted down her apron front and took a weary sigh. Maybe this will help you out, the veggie options pie. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. I don't define myself as veggie, but that label's on the tin. Must I define myself as that identity if I want to eat the thing? Chicken or fish, she said chicken or fish. Chicken or fish, she said chicken or